I'm recording.
That is literally
I'm not
the definition of a party pooper. When you poop,
actually, I really hate pooping at not home.
I feel that too.
Yeah,
I can go. I've got over that. I can go anywhere.
No, because my thing is like I worry.
In public.
That's stupid.
I can't.
That's stupid.
I can't pee in
That's
public.
stupid, John.
I have performance anxiety.
I piss and shit everywhere.
Vulgar.
You're like a wild fucking animal.
Yeah. You know, like a horse just walks around.
We just don't care about the sense no more.
That's disgusting.
It already passed 30 seconds.
Oh,
are we already?
Yeah,
I was counting.
I've been recording.
I was like,
Fuck.
1,
That's
2,
nice.
3.
Oh, that's what you were doing in the corner over there? You're just
All right, hey, this is the Panel Pals. This isn't Derailed. That comes out on Thursdays. This isn't Play and Pod. That comes out Wednesdays.
Wow.
This is out Bento.
Why
That
gotta
comes
point at
out
me?
Tuesdays.
Because that's your
I said Bento.
Nerd
This is the Panel Pals podcast.
Put the cheer on.
Hey,
Smack that boy.
Combination of colors. It's like Green Bay.
I'm not a
Get
cheese
out
head, though.
of-
I'm not a cheese
get
head.
out of here.
Look at these bento bozos.
No.
No Green Bay. None of that shit here. Hey, this is
He
the
has a
Panel
green
Pals
hat.
podcast. I'm trying to welcome the
Logic.
audience. What?
He said he has a
Logic.
green hat.
Oh, okay.
It's different.
Welcome to Panel Pals, episode 9, I believe. Correct? Somebody fact check
I
me.
think it's
Yeah,
8.
man.
I think it's 8.
No.
I think it's 8.
It is probably 8. Actually. Now that I think about it real good, it's 8.
I think it's 8.
Yeah. Welcome to Panel Pals, episode 8. My brain has confirmed it already. You were too slow for my brain.
You ain't confirmed shit. It's 8.
I told you. All right, welcome to episode 8 of the Panel Pals. Today's episode is very, very, very special. It's all about DC FanDome.
What the fuck?
Huh? That's not Marvel.
DC giving they fans the dome.
Ooh.
I would like to get dome.
But before we talk about giving you guys dome, right, Rafa?
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna tell you guys to do something. This
Do
is
it.
called the call to action. Apparently, if you do this on YouTube, you grow.
Who said this?
The YouTube guru.
The analytics.
Gary V said.
Gary V
Oh,
said.
of
Gary
course.
V
has to
said
give them
you have to do a
something.
call
What
to
does that guy
action.
know?
If Gary V said
Apparently
it.
a lot. He
If
knows
Gary
why.
V said it.
All right, Gary V said to tell you to like these videos,
Yeah.
comment, and share them, and
Okay.
subscribe if you haven't.
To
It helps us
join-
grow.
Only cool people do that, right, Alex?
Yeah, Rafa, that is
Yeah.
exactly
Smash
right.
that like if you like dome.
Yeah.
That's a call to action.
That's a good one.
That's
That's
a
a
call
good
to
one.
action.
Everybody likes Dome.
Everybody
Don't
like
get an ego,
dome.
though.
Okay,
Don't get an
who
ego,
does not
okay?
like dome?
You get one good one.
Huh?
So you get one good
Oh,
one.
you said don't get an ego?
It's too late.
I don't know. His head's getting too big. But yeah, today's episode is
Yeah.
going to be a great one. We're talking about all about DC FanDome, FanDome.
FanDome.
A lot of DC news.
Yeah.
What a
they,
dumb name,
They
by
came
the
out
way.
and saw Marvel's like, hey man, they got a whole bunch of shit coming.
No. They waited until after What If ended, and they said, "Hey, is it safe? Okay,
time
this
to
is everything
slide."
that we have. Look, check it out, quick."
Well, to be
Yeah.
honest, what if it was not good?
Kinda
So
shit
like they could have literally
bad.
did it at the last episode and
Yeah.
they would have
But
overshadowed.
they don't want to step on any toes because the last time they did that, everybody said, "Shut the fuck up."
Go back in your corner.
So they're like, hey,
They're-
guys,
Yeah, they're being careful.
we
I
got
think it was pretty unanimous that like what if was meh.
yeah, no,
It's
Actually,
pretty
less than
meh.
meh.
yeah, it was. They didn't even have the M in it. It was,
There you go.
It was,
But
a
anyway.
turtle, it was a turtle having said,
yeah. I'm your host Alex. I'm here with my co-host John,
Howdy.
Rafa,
No.
and Hector. Hey. All right, so let's get into this. There was a lot of news that came out of DC FanDome.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
Yeah.
A lot of it is very incomplete news. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, we're working on something.
wait, put a cheer for Kal-El's son, who has come out as bisexual.
Oh,
I
yeah.
forgot about that.
Cheer on that. What are you gasping for? That's normal.
It is normal.
Is it normal?
It-
It's Adam and Eve. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Relax yourself.
I'm joking.
They're like,
Yeah,
I
but
got to first joke now. Not Adam and Steve. Okay. I'm
what
done.
Superman's son's name?
Superman's son?
You know what's
Superboy.
funny?
Super Junior?
no, he's Superman. He's taking the
He's
mantle
in,
of
he is
Superman.
he has the mantle of Superman in the
Super
comics,
Junior.
but he has come out as bisexual.
His name is Junior.
The funny part is,
Junior.
I literally,
Mr. Awesome
No, Junior.
is Superman.
I'm subscribed to that. Like the
Mr.
issue.
Awesome? Me too.
No,
Me too.
I got the fucking.
I am
what is
also
his name?
subscribed to Mr. Awesome and his TikToks.
I don't follow him at all.
Son of-
Yeah,
I'm joking. I love you. I can't wait for him to get here.
Well, we're going to have him on the pod?
Probably.
On the pod?
Probably. We're talking about comics, man. Look, people are gonna
John.
click this video.
John Kent.
Oh, I was like, what?
John-
John, yeah.
John,
His
you
name was
like
John Kent.
All right, so
John,
John,
you like Boosie?
Superman.
John, you like
Hey, man, he-
He
so-
is a hole, no matter where you
So-
go.
To explain the son of Kal-El, John Kent, a little bit, in the comics, there's a reason that Superman has to go off world. So like he is now the new Superman.
Yeah, vacay.
And even even Clark Kent. No, it's for like some higher purpose.
It's like
or whatever.
Omni-Man.
I was just
Kinda,
gonna
yeah.
say it's Omni-Man.
Yeah, and then like Clark Kent's like, hey man, like you have a very special place on Earth right now because this is actually your home. Like I'm from Krypton and I was the adopted son of Earth.
Yeah.
So you are the truest form of Superman because this is your home and you're wearing the symbol of
hope.
Of hope.
So Superman left to go save a
see, I don't know.
planet because Krypton gone. So what
I know, yeah, no, but he has like
There's
some higher
other
purpose that he has to
planets.
leave the Earth.
Alex.
not
Yeah,
another
so, yeah.
Krypton. If the whole reasoning was, hey man, my home is Krypton. That shit gone. I'm here now. You're here. You protect here.
Well, he said,
I'ma go.
He said,
Yeah.
there's other shit going on, and I'm super
Yeah,
awesome,
it's,
man.
It's Captain Marveling the whole thing.
It's exactly what's
yeah.
he's Captain Marveling Earth.
Yeah, except that instead of batting other planets, so this dude can kiss boys and girls.
Okay, well,
I
that's
mean,
not.
hey,
At
love
the
is
same
love, John.
time-
Love is love.
Hey, I don't care.
That's not the
No, I
problem.
said John, not you.
Oh yeah,
That's not a
John.
problem I had. That's
Yeah,
the what
John.
you said. He didn't have to say it like that, but
No, but it's cool. I'm happy. Whatever. Honestly, it's not. It doesn't matter to me.
That's pretty cool, but
Yeah.
I
Nah.
kind of like that the new comics are they're kind
Freeballing
of
it?
pushing that. Not even pushing. They're just
No,
kind
they're
of.
pushing it.
Not really. I don't know. That's the
Nah.
norm now. So it's just like they're
Well,
just
but I'm
being
saying, but, like,
more
now-
There's
introspect, not
nothing
introspective,
normal.
inclusive. Y'all, shut your mouths.
Both of you two.
that was him. That was
No,
him.
but he started with that Adam and Eve
Yeah.
shit. So
Yeah.
both of y'all shut
But
the
mine
hell
was
up.
clearly a joke. Rafa just saying facts.
Hey, good, Alex.
You guys are big on
Yikes.
trees. You see these two?
Yikes.
I'm
Anyways,
obviously joking.
When,
I
when,
mean,
You
when
got the
God
son from the
made
Teletubbies.
hey man, the rib made a
Yeah,
woman.
yeah.
It didn't make another.
You see this? They continue. See this? They continue. They don't know
well,
how
God did make the solar system
Hey,
first.
hey, when you
know
make a
what I'm
baby,
No.
it works like
saying?
this.
Shut up.
Not like this. What is this?
Please continue.
Get
Go
me
to
out.
DC fandom.
Anyways,
That's what I've
DC FanDome.
No, bro. It's
No,
it's
but
cool.
yeah,
it's cool.
like-
it's cool.
Like fucking around aside, I don't care, and that's the best thing you can ask for.
is it the
Fuck,
best?
is it?
It is.
thing?
No,
Or
it is.
just-
It
or
is
just-
because let me explain. Because they could have made Superman gay. They could have made him fucking. What's the one where you don't?
Asexual.
Non-binary.
Asexual.
Oh.
Pansexual.
They could have made him gender fluid. They could have changed him 1,000 fucking ways about his sexuality. I don't care. At the end of the day, his sexuality does not affect him as Superman.
Right.
Right? At the end of the day, he's still gonna be saving people. He's still gonna be fighting the bad guys. I'm not gonna be like, oh shit, look at him kissing that boy. I don't like him no more. Like I don't care, bro. Like Superman could suck 10,000 dicks for a whole night. I don't care.
Actually, I think you could.
What about a
He
beach
totally
full
could.
of
I think you
dicks?
could.
Yeah,
A
I
what?
would have been
A
like,
beach full of dicks? You know, like Peacemaker?
and I would have been like, hey, that's what he does on his personal time. It doesn't bother me one bit.
Pretty sure 10,000 dicks could fit on a beach.
Yeah, I think.
I agree.
Pretty sure.
Honestly, at the end of the day, Rafa's right. Who cares? If you're mad at this news, you're literally
You're a big lot.
the sexual nature of a drawing is keeping you up at night.
No,
That's where you're
my
at.
mistake
That's
was
your
bringing
life.
it up in the first place. I was just trying to put some praise on like the
No,
new.
we're praising it.
No, it's cool.
But we're also talking shit about because people are mad about this. There's actually
People are genuinely
there's people out here
Really?
genuinely
You're
upset.
actually mad about it?
Yeah.
Because they
Oh.
want to like keep comics true to comics.
Yeah, they want
cares,
to
bro?
keep politics out of comics, which is fucking hilarious.
That's not,
when they say
sexual
that.
orientation is
Well,
not
that's-
political.
That's
and
adding like an
that's the problem.
agenda to it, though.
Well,
Like,
no,
it's
the thing
not-
is, like, Superman was literally created to, like, yay, America.
Yeah, that's what
like,
Superman is.
yeah.
He's essentially Captain America. Well, yeah, he's Captain America.
He's
Yeah.
literally he's the
original
Captain,
Captain
America.
America, yeah.
He's there to be like I'm the all American man. So like
Well, see, John, the all-American man, John.
can like whatever he likes.
Exactly.
And that's what we're stopping it. We're stopping it. We're stopping it there. Go to DC fandom.
You like?
We're stopping it there.
Who's-
Shut your. I will fucking kung lao Alex's hat at you.
My hat. Oh, your
I think
damn
you
hat.
got yours, but you say
I was like, wait. I want to throw your
I will
hat.
Peaky Blinders you.
Mm.
That's a good show.
Which that's not a good. You should watch Peaky Blinders. It's really
Okay, let's talk about DC FanDome.
Please.
Oh wait, hold on. I got it better. Speaking of dome, of giving dome,
Oh,
I like that.
man or woman?
that was
all inclusive. All inclusive package.
Speaking of all-inclusive dome, let's talk about DC FanDome. There you go. Hey,
Thank you.
I know we have a bunch of amazing news that came
A
out,
ton.
and a bunch of who the fuck cares news.
DC fans, all of them.
No, not all of them. Anyway, where do you guys want to start?
Yeah.
That's
Well, let's talk about the ones we don't care about, aka the lesser ones.
All the TV shows.
Not all
I'm
of them.
joking.
Most. Of
I
them.
don't.
I don't really care about Supergirl. That's
Yeah.
cool that they're continuing that, but whatever.
The CW one?
Yeah.
Oh no.
But it's all on HBO Max now.
I don't care about those.
Is it
CW shows.
HBO Max?
Can't wait to skip.
production or is it still CW
No, it's still
I
production?
think it's still
production.
CW production.
I
Then I
can't
don't
wait
care.
to skip past it when I'm gonna go watch. What's the show on?
The Boondocks, baby.
Dune.
Yeah.
I can't wait to skip that to go watch Dune.
Watch
I thought you were gonna
the
say Skip Doom.
No, I'm gonna watch.
watch the Friday movie trilogy, baby.
I will shit myself. I would rather shit myself.
What other
What?
shows? I don't remember. Oh,
like
besides
Friday?
yeah.
Not enough
Hey
to watch
man,
the trilogy.
there are so
Good.
many other topics
I'm
to talk
sorry.
about,
It's John
and we have
distracting
19 podcasts on this channel where you can bring that up.
He's distracting
Yeah.
me with his horrible movie opinions.
With
All right.
Friday.
Anyways,
Titans? Did they talk about Titans?
I don't think so.
I thought didn't I bring title?
Okay, so fuck the show.
Teen
I
Titans
think-
Go
I mean,
has some stuff that came out.
I don't remember anything about Titans.
We don't care about it.
Yeah, Teen Titans.
Did
Go
Teen
ahead.
Titans Go actually?
Let's talk
Yeah,
about. Did they?
They're having like a crossover episode with like another cartoon, like another DC cartoon.
I like that. I
Was
actually
it
like
Young
Teen Titans
Justice?
Go.
Oh no,
It's
they
a-
already
I like
showed
it.
Young
A
Justice.
lot of people don't like it, but I actually like it.
I
It's pretty
actually,
funny.
I actually very much enjoyed the movie.
Teen Titans Go.
Mhm.
Oh, I like it way better than the original Teen Titans.
It's pretty. It's
Yeah.
really.
Yeah,
funny.
actually,
It's
I was
actually
under the-
really
I was-
funny. Enjoy it.
I was one of the people who was super against it at first because I'm like, it's not the original. It's a fucking blah blah blah. I don't like the. But then I saw the
movie's hilarious.
the movie's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I saw this one clip where they literally make fun of the fact that people are talking shit
Mm-hmm.
for those very reasons, and it's like, and they see the old cartoon and they're like, we look badass. Like there's no jokes or nothing at all. Like they're literally
Yeah.
making fun of themselves,
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, I rock with this because I'm like, for you to be self-aware and to understand,
They're
it's like.
super self-aware.
and
It's
I-
a really good show.
So once I started watching it, I'm like, okay, this is actually a really, really good show.
yeah.
It's actually really, really good.
Yeah, I never hated on it, but I liked the old show better. I mean, that's just because
Yeah, I mean that's a fair.
That's
opinion.
that's
Yeah.
fair too. But
and
I rock
I was
with it.
never against it because I understood they were trying to cater more towards the kids and like the actual kids, like the baby sharks and shit like that.
the baby sharks.
But like,
I mean,
it's,
yeah.
but
Yeah,
the I
But
mean,
yes.
it is like more like family friendly.
Yeah, 100%.
But like the jokes are still strong. Like it's still a really funny.
and
show.
there's some like adult jokes too. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
like those ones where it's like, oh, you'd never noticed this when you were a kid type videos,
Yeah.
and you're just like, oh shit.
And like the thing is, like the show is not just like random dumbass jokes. Like they're just not like farting on each other. There's running jokes. Like Robin has baby hands.
Yeah, they
They
keep
always
bringing,
they
yeah, they keep
always
bringing
bring up
that
that
up.
has baby hands,
Yeah.
shit like that. So it's a good show. I like it.
I like it. I'm with it.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool with the kids shit. Let's talk about the movies. I feel like that's the
Hmm.
biggest thing to come out.
That's
of
the
here.
biggest thing.
That and the games. The
What
games are
about
also big.
Peacemaker, the TV show, Alex?
Oh, that.
yeah,
Yeah, I guess we should finish the TV shows,
Yeah.
but like
Well,
also like
I was when I said TV shows, I was more so like the actual like CW shows, like the
Oh,
those
okay.
lame ass like
I want to be
Batwoman.
very clear.
and
I
all
don't
that
give a shit about the CW shows.
No.
Yeah.
You
And
can't-
I don't give a shit
there's
about
nothing-
Batwoman.
There's
Anybody
nothing
does,
you can
honestly.
do to make me care about the CW shows. I tried, and I just cannot.
Yeah.
I tried with the Flash. I just could not. I don't
yeah,
know what
I
it
hopped
is.
off the Flash.
I
I don't
could
watch it
not.
anymore.
I don't care what anybody tells me. It's like, it's great. It's not great. It's shit.
Superman and Lois. I don't care.
No,
Sorry,
yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
You know what's
No.
great? Marvel's TV shows. If they do something like that, maybe.
Well, they're on HBO
Sure.
Max now, right? DC.
Yeah.
So like,
they'll-
hopefully they
yeah.
like transition
They
to that.
see if HBO gives them like funding or whatever the fuck, that'd be cool. Or something.
Honestly, I was the same way with Agents of Shield. I know it's a great show.
I also
whatever.
don't care about Agents
Couldn't-
I didn't like
Really
Agents of
fuck.
Shield at all. Yeah.
Nah.
Even though it technically has to do with the,
Yeah, it's
it's
entirely
still it's still
but I
canonical to
could
what's going
not
on.
give a
I
fuck.
could not care.
Honestly, out of all the TV shows that they have, or that I guess they showed at DC FanDome, the only ones I personally would say to like look into and actually watch is Titans, and Young Justice. Those two are just probably the best ones. Especially if you like,
is Young Justice animated or not?
yeah, it's the
Is it
animated
animated?
one. It's the one
Oh,
where
they brought it back.
yeah, desde cuando? Yeah, it's been
Oh,
here
shit,
back
for
for a
real?
while.
Desde cuando,
Desde
Rafa?
cuando,
Yeah, I don't know,
Rafa.
bro.
Yeah,
My
when-
Spanish came out on that one.
Cuando Rondo, Rafa?
Yeah, Rafa.
Hey, that's a rapper.
Yeah, it's been out for a minute. The last season was really, really good, and they're like, they're bringing in Jason Todd now. So like they're adding new characters into the fold and
Nice.
kind of like bringing into like the.
When
I
is
used to
Sora
watch
gonna
Young
be in it?
Justice.
It's really good. I highly suggest watching it again.
Shut up, John. All right, so let's talk about Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Peacemaker. So that's coming
Yeah.
out in January 13th, I think it was.
Yeah.
January.
Whatever, comes out in January. The show looks great. If you like the movie, you like Peacemaker's character,
Yeah.
it's that. All of that.
You know what? Everything that they showed me, I'm still like on the fence about.
Well,
Me
John,
too.
that's because you're an idiot, and you as well.
Well,
Good job, Alex.
you might be right.
I don't know. I love John
man,
Cena though.
I love John Cena. and I love him as Peacemaker. But what they showed, I just don't know if I'm like
Personally, I can't get enough of John Cena and Tidy Whities. He's in this Tidy Whities
That
lot.
shit was funny.
He's doing the Bryan Cranston
Yeah.
move.
But no, I think the reason why I think it's looking the way you're saying it, because I see it too. It's like something about it. It's like missing that little extra kick. And I think it's because the show is gonna be very James Gunn rated R, and the trailers you can't show James Gunn rated R. Peacemaker's a very violent, very
That's true,
you know,
too.
over the top character. You can't show that. in the
Yeah.
True.
trailers.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking is holding back that little you know.
That
So-
might be true because they said it was
The
going to
little
be very,
what?
very
the little,
violent.
you know, the little
That
the
kick.
little,
Thank you.
That-
The spice.
yeah. So and he's very
The sauce.
so and it's James Gunn. So what we saw in Suicide Squad, you know, I have a feeling we're gonna continue exactly that same path.
Because
You
I
can't show
remember,
that.
because I remember, like literally that scene where he's fucking just stabbing people. I really enjoyed that scene where he's just like murdering everybody.
you can't show that in the trailer. Joe.
You can't show that.
Nah, fuck that. The best scene was when the eagle hugs him.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit was funny.
Did you see them when they were like
That-
walking down the
yeah.
street? The
I
eagle
kinda
was
wanna
just
find
walking
this
with him.
moment.
Did you
Yeah.
see that?
Yeah.
Oh no, I like the one where he was in the car and he was vibing and then he was out the window.
Yeah.
It was like, what's good? I was like, yeah,
He-
that's funny.
You know, James Gunn always has to add some like
Cute little
some like
elements.
some cute simpleton character and like thing that everybody's like that's best character.
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
Yeah,
what's-
King Shark was
not
the
King
last
Grogu.
Shark was it in Suicide Squad. Eagly is this
Yeah.
one,
And
then
then,
Groot.
Yeah.
No, not even Groot. Wasn't he also the director? No, that's Taika Waititi, right? Of the Thor movie.
That's Taika.
That's Taika.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that big dude, The Rock.
But
That's-
Korg,
that's
that's
Taika.
just Taika Waititi. That's a whole different.
Taika
thing.
also does that. He always has a character like that. Too,
He has
but-
like
That's
one
what I thought.
character.
So, yeah.
But we're not talking about
But we're not talking
Taika.
about Taika
Talking
or
about
Marvel.
James Gunn.
Talking about James Gunn.
But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to the show. I hope it continues the R-rated like violence, sexuality thing from
Oh. You say sexuality?
the sexual stuff. He is very
Yeah.
sexual. James Gunn is very sexual.
Yeah, you know, in the trailer he says some shit that like there's two types of babies.
yeah,
There's like regular babies and butthole babies.
yeah.
So I'm
Man,
like,
you're
okay,
a butthole baby for sure.
you're damn.
That's fucking
Definitely
facts.
butthole baby.
You are. Look at him again.
Nope,
Yeah, look
nope,
at
nope,
butthole
nope,
baby.
nope, nope, nope.
Look at this dome. That's the butthole.
Rafa for sure is. Look at that yellow. That is a butthole
Oh
baby
my
if I ever
God.
see it.
That's the. I had too much salsa.
I'm
that
a-
whole baby.
I'm a boosie baby.
That's
Okay.
a butthole.
Anyways,
Oh, yeah.
movies.
he just admitted it.
Yeah.
I'd rather be called boosie baby though.
It's like
than
the
butthole
term
baby.
is boosie.
Yeah. Call me
I hate
crazy.
Rafa, dude. I
This is a
fucking hate
comic
him,
book podcast.
I know, keep it for derailed.
dude.
Yeah, you said Boosie more times here than you have in anywhere
Any of
else.
the podcasts
Anyway, yeah, let's talk about the movies. That's the
Yeah,
biggest thing
We're
that
barely
came out of
starting tonight. Today.
tonight.
Alex.
It's
Tonight.
morning.
It's
Tonight.
10 in the morning.
Yeah. Today, tonight.
All right,
whatever.
let's talk about the movies because that's the biggest thing, honestly. Like,
Y'all.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
man.
games are cool too. We'll talk about them as well, but the movies are where it's at.
Stay tuned for playing pod for the gameplay
Yeah.
part.
Yeah, we'll talk about the games over in the second
Right.
podcast. But the movies. Should we talk about Batman first? I feel like that's the biggest one anyway.
It is the biggest one, but it's
I
not
feel
the
like
one
we
we should start with.
I feel like we should save it for last.
Yeah,
because a
totally,
lot of
man.
a lot of the stuff, while it was cool shit, a lot of it was first looks and behind the scenes shit.
Yeah.
We can kind of run through those relatively quickly. Batman, I feel like we'll have a conversation about it.
well,
I think Flashpoint is the one we're
I
gonna
was
Also
gonna say we should
Flashpoint.
start out with Flashpoint.
Okay, let's talk about. Well, yeah, no, let's knock out those just the quickie little shits.
Because
and then-
I mean, like we got Aquaman got a first look, but we didn't get any first looks like we did for like the Flash or Black Adam.
Lit.
The light went off.
That's fine.
Uh,
Now we
what
look
else?
gritty.
Shazam. now we're
Now we're
now
gritty.
we're serious. Yeah, so but like with Aquaman, we literally just got like them talking about how passionate they are about the movie and how this is gonna change everything.
Bro, I'm so tired of DC being passionate about their movies.
Yeah,
Bro,
I'm kind of over it at this point.
Yeah,
Like,
they've been passionate about their movies for so long.
I will
I'm
say
gonna slap that light.
the
You guys
only way that I'm will be ever super excited for a movie is if they have like top tier actors, or if they end up going the rated R route.
Mhm.
Which like if they do more movies in rated R, oh dude, I'm in.
Yeah, I
you
think-
got me.
We talked about it
I'm back.
before. We think that DC should definitely pursue the adult market, not like
Mhm.
porn, but like the
Ah.
horror market. You know,
talk. I don't know, man.
because
Seen plenty of those already.
all right, you
Imagine a porn, but like.
I'm not. You don't
You
know.
sit
You're
down.
done. You
Oh,
sit.
boy.
Senor
You sit.
Horniao, sit down.
No, you
Oh boy.
you right there. You're done. You had
I
a
was just
Spider-Man
gonna-
porno. You're good.
I was just
You're
gonna
good.
make one
No, you're
comment,
not.
though.
No, you weren't.
Okay,
I
fine.
was.
Fine. Just give it to what?
I was like, imagine a porn, but like with like the high quality production value of like a Marvel movie.
I watched that. I watched
That's
that.
legit. That's all I was gonna say.
Oh, okay. Because you
It's
like
hard to gauge sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, but
He agrees. Yeah, I'm a
No,
little
he knows
wild.
what he knows
Yeah.
what he
Knows what
does.
he's doing.
No, but we talked about it before, where Marvel owns the family, not family friendly per se, but like the
General audience.
PG-13
Family
general
forward.
audience with pseudo dark tones. Like they have that unlocked. They own that. They make billions of dollars with that.
For true.
The rated R market has an opening right now for comic book movies and movies in general to step in. Like you hear about it more and more as time goes on. Rated R movies are breaking records because that's what audience are wanting.
Yeah.
It's Logan, Deadpool, and all these rated R, Joker.
Especially superhero movies.
Yeah.
Like there's
All these
obviously
movies.
the fans want, like, obviously there's a large margin of comic book fans that are adults and want and read comics that are really fucked up. Like not the Killing Joke is fucked up. Seeing that in live action, the whole
Marvel Zombies fucked up.
Marvel Zombies, but when the Joker took his whole face off, is that
Oh yeah,
Death of the
Joker War.
Yeah, like literally, there's a bunch of fucked up shit.
Death of the Family's another one. Yeah.
Death of the Family's also, yeah.
That's when we took his face off, right?
Mhm.
That's-
I think so.
That's the one I was talking about when he took his whole face off. Like, and obviously, there's people want them. You already touched on it that they're breaking records, especially the comic book ones.
Yeah. And
Logan
DC's
did it. Deadpool
DC's
did
rated
it.
R. DC's like mature content, some of the best. Like I'm sorry, Marvel. I love Marvel, but DC's like
Nah,
mature
man.
storylines are some of the better storylines.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
Truthfully, I will
Joker.
say DC has better comics than Marvel.
Yeah,
I
I
agree.
can agree with that.
I have more memorable, specifically just with Batman. Just dark, really serious. That's fucking crazy comic stories than all of Marvel. Although Marvel does have some crazy stuff, but it feels like it's always kind of been like that.
Yeah.
Where like Marvel's kind of more.
I feel like Batman hard carries DC comics.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
because
Yeah.
like that a lot of his. I mean, obviously, what I like now is like a lot of the comics are intertwining with one another. Like one storyline kind of affects another with like a different hero and shit like that. But like, I don't know. Yeah, just DC has like superior comics.
I hope they stick with that.
what movie were we talking about?
I said
No,
Aquaman.
we- We
I
started with
said
Aquaman. Yeah.
Wasn't it Flash?
No, we were
No,
going to
we were
talk about.
gonna
Oh, we
to
were
that.
gonna talk about the but like Aquaman seems super
because I
family
said
friendly.
I'm tired of DC.
Yeah.
I'm tired of DC being passionate about the movie. That's
And
what
like,
happened.
yeah, Aquaman seems super family friendly, and like, it's good that Jason Momoa is like super passionate about it because like I know he genuinely believes it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, Aquaman 1 was I at best.
I thought that was a way better movie than
I like
Wonder Woman.
I think it's
True.
one of their as far as like what DC just
Yeah.
put out or Warner Brothers put out, it's up there, but
just long
only-
as fuck.
only
Yeah.
because the rest of the shit they put on there wasn't that great. Like
Yeah.
it's kind of up there as an honorable mention.
So Wonder Woman.
Yeah, kind of. But it wasn't a really trailer for it.
Well, yeah. So Wonder Woman is happening. We'll talk about that in a second. But Aquaman 2. I mean, obviously we knew it was happening. They showed a little documentary thing.
and they showed Black Manta again in his new
which
costume.
is cool. I like him. What else got a little quick sneak peek? Shazam got a little trailer.
It also got like a behind the scenes
Yeah.
look, kind of
Yeah.
like Aquaman.
Yeah, that happened. Black Adam finally got a first little teaser look at that. The Rock's been talking about it for like 19 years on Instagram. So
He's
we finally got
been
to
promoting
see it.
that.
Yeah.
Terramana.
Yeah.
He's been
Zoa. He's all over the
Zoa.
place. I love The Rock, so I'm excited
Under
for that
Armour.
movie.
He's
Yeah,
like,
that
yo.
happened. What else?
But
What
wait,
else?
with Black Adam,
Terramana.
we got to see a piece of the opening clip,
Yeah, and it looked great. It looked,
yeah.
great. I liked it.
and it looked badass. He
Yeah.
literally,
He killed someone.
he legit fucking fatality'd somebody.
Yeah.
Straight out of like Mortal Kombat 1.
Mhm.
Yeah,
He
which is
straight
dope.
like turned that into a skeleton. That shit was cool.
Nah, that rating for that movie didn't come out yet, right?
It's not gonna be rated R though. 'Cause
guarantee
I
that
noticed
shit's
how they
PG-13.
what is it like?
They kind of whipped away. They
Whipped
kind of
away.
They hard cut away.
So yeah, but it's also like a public DC fandom.
True, I
thing. You
guess.
can't
That
show
is
somebody
also
blow.
true.
I mean,
If
he
it's rated R, that's
disintegrated
gonna be
that
lit.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think it will
See,
because at some point Black Adam is supposed to meet with Shazam.
but
I
Deadpool's
doubt
gonna be
that.
in the MCU, and he's still rated at R.
That is true.
So
Also,
it depends on how they do it.
true. We'll
So-
see. how they touch
But I
that.
mean, if they could continue the adult stuff, that'd be cool with Black Adam. Either way, I'm gonna watch it.
I'm just a fan.
What
of
else
The
was
Rock.
like? I know they had a couple quick ones. Oh yeah, so Wonder Woman 3
Yeah.
announced with the same director,
As
Patty
which?
Jenkins.
I wonder if they're
She
gonna
did,
make.
all, she did two
I,
and one.
I
right?
know for sure she did 2. I don't know if she did 1.
I wonder if they're gonna
Patty
make the all the men be hateful and like crazy over women again, like in Wonder Woman 2.
It's gonna be the same thing.
Oh, when they do that, yeah.
Mhm.
I hope not.
I wonder. I
That's pretty
wonder.
crazy.
Just the way you said it. Wonder Woman 2.
Yeah, remember that movie?
I do. I don't like it. It was
I
dog
remember
shit.
when all the guys were all like, "Look at her! Oh shit, I'm horny as fuck." And then like,
Remember when she just took her glasses off and everybody said,
yeah.
No, you remember when they made a whole actual man disappear so she can have her old boo from the World War II back and just fuck that guy.
And then like when
Nice.
when Kristen Wiig came out and she was like looking normal and everybody's like, "Oh!"
And then she put out some leopard print.
Yeah.
And she put out some leopard print.
Yeah. Then she brought leather print and everybody's like, "Whoa, dude!
I'm horny.
I'm horny." Yeah, that was a good movie.
Yeah, no. Let's not do that again, Patty.
Down with the patriarchy. Am I right, fellas?
Okay.
Absolutely.
Carrying
not.
on.
Up with the patriarchy.
Absolutely not. He said.
Carrying on.
No, see, Wonder Woman,
Uh-huh.
you know.
Continue.
Yeah. Is there any information
Patriarchy?
on Wonder Woman 3 or the director?
It's happening.
And then the other
Isn't it supposed to be like World War II? That's what it said, right?
It better fucking not. be.
Again?
Or was it just WW2, like Wonder Woman 2?
We're talking about 3, Hector.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, but it's...
Wonder Woman 2
I
was
coulda swore-
WW88 or like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
84.
This is 3. It was WW3.
Yeah, but like, what era does that take place in?
It better take place in the now because
I
I,
would
don't
hope
want to
so.
go back in time.
Dude, I don't give a shit why Diana's sad.
Bro, you know what it's going to be? It's going to be like the trailer's going to come and be WW3. And,
And it's gonna-
yes, yes. Like,
Then you're gonna hear.
yes,
And it's a
John.
Stone Cold movie.
Dude, John, we're like linked.
Oh my
We're like linked.
You don't understand.
don't
No
get
one
it.
understands because that's
And
fucking
that-
stupid.
What other
He doesn't
fucking
understand.
movies were there?
Yeah.
Because she's Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Shazam.
Oh, I
We
said
talked
that.
about it. Black Adam.
Said
Aquaman.
it. That's it. We can
Blue
talk about.
Beetles. Blue Beetles.
No one
his
cares
costume
about
design.
the Beetleborgs. Let's go. Let's move on.
Error. I used to have their action figures.
I love the Beetleborgs.
Really?
Beetleborg is the shit.
He was
Oh, I
pretty
thought I was
cool
talking
in
about Blue Beetle, like
Injustice.
the actual thing that we saw.
Huh?
He was pretty cool in Injustice. The video
In
game.
Injustice. Yeah.
Yeah, Blue Beetle.
Okay, but they showed a suit, right? That's what it was.
It was like,
It was-
Yeah, they showed, like, the
they-
concept
it was-
art for
and
the-
This is one of the things that I don't like about this. I guess DC FanDome is like they show a lot of the concept arts as if like people are gonna be like,
We give a fuck.
sure. And I know I'm sure there's some fans that do care because they just want a little bit of something, you know.
Little
Like
bit of
and
sauce.
Marvel fans are they're just getting the shits, you know.
Little bit of
Give us the
sauce.
shit. DC fans are clamoring. They just like they're jonesing.
mhm.
So you got to show them something. I get it.
No, you don't.
Well,
No, you don't. Fuck
DC fans are out here like there's memes on Twitter
Well,
everywhere. Like they're
the
not
thing
really
is, like,
getting
with
anything.
DC fans, they're fucking just grasping for anything good.
That's what I'm saying.
So they're just like, yo, this better be good. Show us something.
That's and that's exactly what I'm
Yeah.
getting. So like WB and DC are like, oh shit, like we're really not done
Quick,
yet.
draw something.
That's exactly what happened.
He
Draw
said-
Blue
He's
Beetle.
like, we got this fantastic convention. Here's a doodle. Like, here you go.
Yeah,
There's a
essentially.
doodle of Blue Beetle. You like it?
Yeah.
Here's a doodle of Black Adam. You like it?
Concept art and all that shit can kiss my ass.
I don't
That should
care.
stay in the past. Drop it in the DVD. People who give a fucking go click it.
Like,
Don't show me
Concept
it.
art's only just to get people in the just to get the production kind of on the same perspective of what the film is. As far as a viewer or an audience member, I couldn't care less.
Yeah.
That's just for y'all to kind of get yourselves like acclimated with what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm just jumping back to Shazam when they were like, we're gonna go from fucking the Library of the Gods to Pennsylvania, and it's like they're just showing me a doodle of a library and then Pennsylvania. I'm like, I don't give a shit.
Right.
Show me a trailer. I don't care about concept art, but we got Blue Beetle's concept art. He looks like he does in the comics because it's a concept art.
Right.
Um,
Just a screenshot of the cover of one of the comics. Like,
Probably
That's
There
gonna
it
be
is.
one of the weirdest costumes because that is very
it'll probably be
like
a CG
the-
fuckfest.
Yeah, it's gonna be a CG fuckfest because that suit like is organic and like it like
Yeah.
changes all the fucking time.
And he can
his
make
little
things out of it, right?
arm turns into a gun or a blade or like it's like
Yeah.
I'm like yeah that's
We are
gonna be
It's gonna be
Blue
Green
Beetle-
Lantern
Exactly.
again.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. That like
Yeah.
we might get like a Green Lantern 2 as Blue Beetle.
No, or
Ooh.
Cyborg from Zack Snyder shit.
His shit kind of look rough too.
Yeah, but
it's gonna look rough regardless.
yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
probably the least one I'm most excited for. Like I like the character of Blue Beetle, honestly because of Young Justice, but
Yeah.
like I already know for a fact that they're gonna probably butcher the shit out of that.
I only hope for the best.
Yeah.
That's
But with
all I
DC,
say.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
you always
it's
aim
DC
low.
though.
Yeah, but you got to be cautiously optimistic with all of this shit, even if it does look good.
Now one that does look really good,
Go ahead, King.
The Flash.
Flash does look good.
Flash looks- It does. No, it's really good, especially because it's Ezra Miller.
I actually really
As
enjoyed
an
Ezra
actor,
Miller as
he's
the
very,
Flash.
very great.
You cannot sit here and say down with the patriarchy and all this shit and support that woman beating gay boy.
First of all, you said down with the patriarchy.
No, I said up with the
Oh,
patriarchy.
that's right.
He ran like this.
Yeah, we're in like this.
He said,
He was like ice skating.
You're
He's
just
all
like
like-
one
like-
big ass orange blob.
He's like, I gotta do it, Barry. Do it for Dad.
you make your own future.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, yeah, no, it does look good.
Yeah.
I like it. I was just kidding about Ezra Miller. He did beat that woman though a couple.
He
years
did.
ago.
He totally did.
definitely
He
does.
fucking.
Yeah, he rock bottomed her.
Yeah.
That
Dude, I bet
damn.
you she was seeing like Flash after that. She
yeah,
was-
she went back in time.
she got. Yeah.
She had her own flashpoint.
I bet she wish she could
her whole,
change it.
her whole timeline restarted. At
I
that
bet
moment.
she wish she could fucking go back in time. Like that shit crazy.
Yeah,
as hell.
when her head cracked the concrete.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, that's
Woo! Anyways,
Anyway, so yeah, the Flashpoint movie. Hector brought up a good point, saying that they're using this movie to reboot the entire DCU.
Restart.
yeah, essentially
Restart.
They're
trying to
gonna
like
Days of Future Past the bitch.
Yeah,
trying to retcon hella
Nice.
shit.
which now poses the question: does this take place after the 19 movies they just announced, or do those movies take place after that?
It takes place after, so it's like, so the Zack Snyder universe. That's boom. Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking put that shit to the side. We're restarting brand new. Flashpoint is the start.
With the
'Cause
same characters, same actors.
So
That's my question.
yeah, so it's like they're kind of the theory is that they're going to use Flashpoint to rewrite a bunch of characters. So as you know, Ben Affleck isn't there anymore.
Right.
Henry Cavill has stated that he'd be cool with better scripts. So he's like,
course.
I'm down to come back if y'all actually give a shit about Superman.
However, I think they announced that they're trying to make a Superman with a black Superman.
yeah,
So that might be
Will
our
Smith,
Superman.
baby,
now.
let's go.
yeah. So people are saying Michael B.
I
Jordan,
heard Michael B. Jordan was in the
Yeah.
running for that,
It better
Yeah.
be Michael B. Jordan.
which I love Michael B. Jordan.
Will
but
Smith.
he might
He
be
is
coming back for Black
56.
Panther, so we don't know.
They could just
I'm
yoink
a
him from another
boycott.
universe and just bring Killmonger back, which I feel like they should. He was really good.
boycott.
He was a really
I
good
would
actor in
love
Marvel.
Killmonger to
As the
take
Black
the
Panther?
mantle of Black Panther.
Me too.
That would be awesome.
I mean, I wouldn't mind Shuri either,
Yeah.
but
But he's a bad guy.
if it's Shuri,
So?
this is Marvel talk. But
Yeah.
if it's Shuri, they're thinking that she's gonna go into the young Avengers.
I thought she would be.
No,
who's-
because she's
Ironheart?
technically still like
who's
a
Ironheart?
teenager.
Isn't she?
No,
Wouldn't she
there-
be-
there's an
no.
Ironheart show coming out, and Riri
That's
Williams
different,
is
yeah.
gonna be
But
in it.
she's
So
so they're saying
Ironheart
she's
is
gonna be.
confirmed.
Ironheart's a different person though.
No, I know, but
Yeah.
I thought the MCU would make her.
Oh.
Ironheart.
No, yeah.
But-
If
Yeah.
the current for Black Panther, it's either gonna be Shuri or Killmonger comes
Oh,
back.
I hope it's Killmonger. Honestly, Shuri's
no.
cool, but I wish she would do something.
I feel like Shuri would be.
But they're saying if Shuri gets it, she's going to the Young Avengers, which is like all the new kids
I
that we
could-
see
I could
coming
see
up.
That.
Yeah.
I could see that.
They should make Will Smith as the Black Panther, baby. Yeah.
So you telling me I'm some kind of Black Panther?
Yeah, exactly. I'm some panther that's black.
A shrimp fried this, right?
All right, what were we talking about?
Anyways, so Flashpoint, right? So it's supposed to retcon everything of like what happened before with like Zack Snyder and everything, and they want to essentially say, okay, Ben Affleck's out, so we're replacing Robert Pattinson, even though Ben Affleck just said, hey, I'd be down to come back.
I want to.
Yeah, essentially. And then they're gonna show Michael Keaton as the Batman in the movie. But it's supposed to be a different universe's Batman, who is Michael Keaton.
Right.
Because I don't know if you saw in the trailer, but in the background you saw other versions of the Flash.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's like is it a Goral on the right?
Yeah.
And then it's him, but
Right, there's
he looks
Ezra
different.
Miller.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
him with hair and him with a short hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming like this is the middle. Ezra Miller is the one with the nice sleek
Yeah.
Flash suit.
Yeah.
The one on the right with the fucked up hair.
That booty ass.
That's probably Justice League Flash, right?
Yeah.
Zack Snyder's. Yeah.
Zack Snyder's Flash. Other Flash, and then Michael Keaton's. But I also heard, and I think even Ben Affleck himself fucked up and said it was cool to play Batman again.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
the
For the Flash, and he said, "I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get like suit or something for that." I don't think I was supposed to say that,
Yeah, he said it was fun to play him.
Yeah, so
but it
essentially
was fun
like
to play him again, and I'm pretty sure that's why he wants the mantle again.
yeah.
No.
So the current theory is that for that movie is the one you said that looked like Justice League Flash.
Yeah.
Him and Ben Affleck are talking, and then he goes back in time, and they're saying that Michael Keaton's taking the mantle of Batman, but he's Thomas Wayne, not Bruce Wayne. So Bruce Wayne's dad, because in Flashpoint, Bruce
Oh, you're
Wayne's
right.
dad
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
is Batman
yeah.
because he turned crazy because instead of the gunman killing the parents, he killed Bruce Wayne.
Yes.
And so
Man, I really wanted Jeffrey Dean Morgan to play that.
Yeah.
So bad to
would've
play
killed that
Thomas.
shit. He would have
yeah.
killed that shit.
And then,
as Flashpoint
and then
Bat.
Maggie from Walking Dead to be Joker.
Yeah.
That would have been so dope. But
so,
that's the
but
Flashpoint
I
scene,
fully
yeah.
agree too. But yeah, they're saying that Michael Keaton is not going to be. He obviously he's come back as Batman.
Yeah.
But he's going to be Thomas Wayne instead of Bruce Wayne.
that'd be cool.
Which I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
Yes. Like we get it. We get the callbacks.
It's like when WandaVision brought back that other actor to play.
Exactly.
You know, I was like, haha, he
Where
was
it's
Quicksilver
him,
over there.
but it's
wink,
not
wink,
him.
wink, wink. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're saying that they're going to use Flashpoint to reset the DC cinematic universe and then kind of implement all these new characters. For example, that's how Robert Pattinson is the new Batman. But they're still keeping like the big people who actually give a shit about this stuff. So like Jason Momoa as Aquaman, Shazam as fucking that guy as
Zachary
Shazam,
Levi.
fucking Wonder
Shazam
Woman.
as Zachary Levi.
There you go. Zachary Levi as Shazam, and then Wonder Woman.
Dwayne.
Fucking-
Oh
yeah, Dwayne Wade is one.
Well, he's brand new. Yeah, Dwayne Wade.
The Rock. Man, tell the people to stop texting.
my doorbell.
All right. What the hell's her name? Gal Gadot.
Yeah, Gal
Yeah.
Gadot.
Gal Gadot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which like
Gadot.
those people I'm fine with. I hope they retcon Cyborg too. 'Cause that was a
No.
I
fucking-
liked him.
Why?
I liked Ray Fisher.
I like
No,
Ray Fisher.
he's a great actor, but
They fucked him up.
It's not his fault.
Yeah.
and I hate that. Well, obviously we don't know anything about Superman because Henry Cavill's in the air, but they
It's not
also
his
want a
fault
black
either.
Superman.
I don't see.
But the thing is,
Henry
like,
Cavill was
The
Superman.
yeah,
He
he was
was
the
fucking
perfect
Can we just
incredible
admit
Superman.
that like Henry Cavill is like the goat when it comes to just like nerdy culture? Like he's the
No,
goat.
Hugh Jackman.
Error.
Says sorry to
Fucking
you.
error.
I agree,
Watch
Hugh
Logan
Jackman.
again and then shut the fuck up.
This man. Whole tangent right now.
Oh no, okay.
This man is The Witcher. He was Superman.
Oh, you're talking about over. I thought you were talking about just comic
Oh,
casting.
King Nerdman.
Yeah, he's pretty king. He
Uh,
built
Ryan
he built his own PC.
Ryan Reynolds.
He built his own PC,
Actually, both
and
of
he
you guys are
almost
wrong.
and he almost missed out on Superman the role in like almost because he was playing World of Warcraft and he missed the call.
Yeah, you believe that?
No.
You believe Kevin Hart plays Madden all the time too, right? Because he was in that Madden commercial.
I don't believe
Yeah,
anything
okay.
Kevin Hart says
Yeah, me
ever.
neither. Him or The Rock.
You guys are wrong. It's Will Smith, baby.
Dude, shut the fuck up.
He was in Wild Wild West.
Not a comic or anything.
That's comic.
Now, when you go on
that's-
these random ass tangents, does your
Yeah.
mind say, "Hey, this is a good idea for the topic at
It
hand"?
says,
or do you
"Hey,
just-
maybe we live fast and die young."
All right, next movie.
All right.
You live fat.
We
Anyways,
don't have a lot of time.
That's why I die young.
all right.
See, you see?
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, you
I
see
get
that? See how it connects?
I was gonna say something I forgot. 'Cause
Yeah.
that whole shit just that whole
Like,
shit.
what's
just
let's
fucked me
see.
up.
Will Smith was he was Deadshot.
That's it.
Dad shot?
His name
He
was-
was a cowboy.
It's not a okay.
All right, let's talk. What are we talking
Well,
about?
let's go straight into
Well,
Batman then.
No,
That's the last one.
it's a Batman
He
now.
was a
Straight
salesman.
into Batman.
He was After Earth.
Shut
Also, he
your
was-
mouth.
He was After Earth, the film. I hope that Robert Pattinson's Batman has nothing to do with this new DC.
I was just gonna say
I don't want him to be this.
Yeah.
I don't want
I
him
feel
to
like
be
I feel like this new Batman is way too dark.
Yeah,
for
I like
whatever they're
as far
planning.
as if we want the Justice League, like the DCEU, Robert Pattinson should not be in it.
Yeah,
Like
I agree.
not because I don't think he'd be a good Batman, just like the style and what they're trying to do with Robert Pattinson just doesn't fit with what they're doing
Yeah.
with the DCU. Like I feel like what Zack Snyder was doing with the Justice League would have fit if they just let him do what he wanted to do.
Here's my two takes. Here's my two takes on it.
You got two takes.
My 2 cents. So I think that they're gonna do what they're doing in the comics, where there are different storylines and don't necessarily interlink. Because Joker and this Batman movie are closer together than Batman and Joker to the rest of what the hell they're doing over here.
Mhm.
So I think that they are gonna have
Didn't they confirm
different
that?
things happening.
They confirmed that, no? They said that. I remember, like the president of the DC, whatever the movies, they said that like we're doing the multiverse, where that like Zack Snyder's shit is in its own multiverse, like its own universe. I think they said that this Batman is in the new Justice League
I was gonna say Joker-verse,
multiverse or whatever the fuck, and I'm like, no. But I feel like they said that like they're gonna have a bunch of shit where we can have like 3 Batmans.
Yeah,
And like this will be like the main movie Batmans. This can be like the spin-off Batmans, and then we can have like maybe Ben Affleck's as HBO Batman or some shit like that.
because they're already doing that technically. There's already 2 Flashes in the DCU. There's the TV one, and there's 2
Oh, that doesn't
Supermans.
count.
Huh?
The DCU,
But-
like Grant Gustin doesn't count as
No,
Flash.
but my thing is they're showing their audience because it's the same motherfuckers watching this shit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They're
Yeah.
watching the movies, they're watching the shows. they're already so DC. The one thing they did do that Marvel didn't do because Marvel was had a whole different plan was they already kind of programmed their audience.
Yeah, they conditioned them to do it.
Yeah, they conditioned them to see multiple versions of the same hero and
it
realize they're not connected.
Yeah,
and they realize it's not the same thing. Marvel didn't do that. Marvel's plan was better. So
it's
now
like DC inadvertently did the multiverse by accident.
Yes, I guess that. But
Yeah, they fell backwards into it.
yeah, so which is not a bad place to be because that's where they're king.
Yeah.
So if they decide to do that with the movies, their audiences is fine. We already saw in this lifetime, our people who are fans, we already had 5 different Batman.
True.
You know, we had Keaton, we had Val Kilmer, we had
Christian Bale,
we had
Ben
George
Affleck.
Clooney, Ben Affleck. Now we have Robert Pattinson. We
Yeah.
already had 6 of these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
We already know, hey, they're not connected. They're not the same, right? Marvel did the same thing with Spider-Man by accident.
Yeah.
Not by accident. They weren't established at the time. They were just, whatever happened.
Spider-Man was their oopsies.
Yeah, but they're
DC,
correcting
the
that.
whole thing is their oopsies.
Facts.
Yeah, but no, that's just what you get when you start something early. You didn't know what was happening at the time. That's what happened with Spider-Man.
I fully agree with.
But even if you look at their
into.
plans, everything is connected. It's one overarching story. They're even bringing in the old Spider-Man into with Tom
Which,
Holland
like,
shit.
you gotta fucking give it up for Marvel, man. Like,
Yeah.
the fact that they're like, hey, man, we fucked up back then, but check this out. We're
Yeah.
gonna spin it so it actually makes
It's like,
sense.
watch this whoop de wop, and here we
So-
go.
so I
the
think-
Uno reverse.
So DC's in a place right now. They need to stop looking at Marvel's plate. They need to look at what they got. Hey, what we got right now is we have the ability. We have the most iconic characters on the fucking planet. We have
Of all
Superman
time.
and Batman. We have that. We have our audience who watches our shit. They already know that, hey, we can have 15 different Batman. They're not the same person. If Marvel tried to do 2 different Spider-Man, we're going to be really confused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can do that. The R-rated mark is there for the taking.
There is one loophole with having 2 different Spider-Man. Miles Morales.
Well, that's different. That's a different character. I'm talking about 15 different Bruce
Oh,
Waynes.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, and because right now, Flash,
establishing the multiverse.
Flash in the show is the same Flash character, like Barry Allen. As,
Yeah.
So they're already established. Superman. There's 2 Supermen. There's still Clark Kent. They had 3 different. There's Smallville Superman. There's Superman and Lois Superman, and
Superman
then there's Henry
Returns.
Cavill.
Which, like, what's really cool is the big mashup episodes for like the CW shows.
Yeah.
Like, they showed Clark Kent from Smallville.
They had like the Flashpoint.
Yeah.
Remember?
They essentially had a Flashpoint event for them, and it's like they're connecting their universes too.
Yeah.
But in a I feel like in
On
a
a
more
smaller
clever
scale,
way,
yeah.
yeah, because they're essentially saying like, hey, Smallville Superman exists, but he gave up his power, so don't worry about him anymore.
Yeah.
Like, they're like pushing people back, so like, hey, just remember that.
Wasn't Superman Returns like that really bad movie?
Yeah. With
Also,
Brandon,
like the
whatever
Flashpoint. Wasn't he in the Flashpoint?
Yeah, it
too?
was,
He like the bad one. It was like the
It
Flashpoint
was
Superman?
one of the guys who plays a different superhero in the CW. He donned the Superman costume again, and
Yeah.
they showed him. Yeah,
Right. You're right. 'cause
Brandon,
Yeah.
whatever the hell. He was
Brandon-
in-
Brendan Fraser or whatever.
No,
the
not
fuck.
Fraser.
No.
That's,
Brendan
not Brandon
Fraser.
That's the GOAT. We don't talk about him.
He sucks in that Looney Tunes
But-
movie.
That's the movie that killed his career.
Yeah,
That-
But
that dude that
anyways,
molested him.
Yeah, like, he
I've
donned up the
slapped
Superman
you in
costume
my
again.
brain. I want you to know that you've been slapped with my brain.
Why?
You're fucking dumb.
What
That's
else?
why.
Chill out, Psychonaut.
What else? What else? What else? But yeah.
You've also been slapped.
Oh, Ezra Miller appeared in the show too
Right.
after Flashpoint.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
him and Grant Gustin were like, Barry Allen, you're Barry Allen, and they're like, what the fuck? Because like allegedly he had erased all the other universes, but then somehow Ezra Miller is the only one that survived. So they're like, hey, that's the cinematic universe. That's the
Yeah.
CW universe.
So like they've already kind of established this
Yeah.
multiverse
So
thing
They need to do
on
that.
a small scale.
Yeah.
They're just trying to like
Yeah. They need to just stay in that lane. You're fine. Marvel's not doing that. No one's doing that.
yeah.
Do that.
and plus and then you won't get into the same thing. Like you can have different iterations of the same character and you can experiment. Like you can make another character piece about other villains like Joker.
Yeah.
And it's not weird.
Yeah.
And it's like at this point I don't care. Like I'm not weirded out. I just want to see you do something.
Yeah.
So like my question is, would you guys be okay with them pulling the Deadpool route, which is like he's in this lane, all of our other characters are in this lane, and he'll eventually at some point cross here, but he's not going to stay here for long. It's like one of those where it just
Yeah,
ricochets
I
back
don't
and
mind
forth.
that.
I'm down.
So
Like
it's
the
like-
Hulk.
So I'm saying like they have a Justice League without Batman,
Yeah.
but he appears in the Justice League movies as Robert Pattinson appears in there and then bounces out. So like they just, let's say they just don't have a Ben Affleck, they don't have anything, like no Batman in the Justice
I
League.
just don't feel like Robert Pattinson is like because like the
But
rest
that's
of
the guy they're going with though.
it feels weird, man. Like these
Just
other
wait.
movies are like very comic book movie esque, and like Robert Pattinson is like really down and gritty and like.
Well, the thing is, you haven't
realistic.
watched it yet because it could be super comic book heavy. Like they could have so many references to comic books and all that stuff. But
That's
it's
not
just
what
like
I'm talking about. He's
I
talking
mean,
about
I just
tonally.
mean tonally.
Like look at Shazam.
It's dirty.
Like the
Yes.
biggest contrast is Shazam and the Batman.
yeah.
You look at those two movies, like how the fuck are they going to be in the same movie?
It
Oh, no,
just,
no, I
it just
feel that.
tonally, it just doesn't seem. It's like I would agree more with Robert Pattinson's Batman fighting Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. Like those two are more.
That is not a fight. That Joaquin Phoenix
Yeah.
getting his ass.
Like those are more aligned. Oh, well, I mean, he's
Well-
gonna get his ass whooped. Well, like who knows? But
beat the shit out of that dude.
I'm just saying,
Yeah,
like
I was gonna say.
tonally, those two movies feel raw and gritty and like in the shit, and they just like really cemented in reality.
Yeah.
Whereas these other movies are like extra fantastical and colorful and extra like when you think superhero movie, they all embody it. This Batman Robert Pattinson, I just can't imagine him coming in here like I have a contingency plan for fucking that big alien thing. Like I just don't see it.
I mean,
I just
the
don't see
only way I can see it kind of spinning off is because, like, in the comic books, at least, like, Batman is super like flexible. Like, he can like fit into crowds. Like, he knows how to like play the social part.
I know.
So like, I get that, but like, I agree though.
It's-
It's kind
it's
of
more
weird
so-
because
it's-
it's rated
it's-
R and then he goes back
yeah.
to PG-13.
It's more
like,
sort of
yeah.
the aesthetic that they're setting with each of these characters, where it just feels like he's not meshing.
Like, can you imagine? You know, Shazam is very poppy, very bright, very.
Like, imagine
very
now
satire,
Robert
and
Pattinson-
Robert Pattinson sitting there next to him.
Like
Yeah.
in the
What the-
trailer, in the trailer, he's beating the dog shit out of this. This dude is on the floor. He's getting punched.
Blood
Even
everywhere,
Catwoman's looking at him.
Like, what
Catwoman's looking at him like, my man, he's down. Next to this child with godlike powers. Just like, "Doy." Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't. This man is literally beating the dog ass off this dude.
Yeah.
It just doesn't tonally make sense. What are you pointing at?
Hey, Marvel did it.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't. Where?
The Avengers.
You got
Anyways,
slapped again with my brain.
I don't know. I mean, they do the rated R shit with Deadpool, but I feel like Ryan Reynolds is just so easy to switch from PG to.
Oh yeah.
But that's
And-
just
but
Ryan
you know
Reynolds.
what?
Robert Pattinson, I can't see him switching
but
PG
you
and
know
rated
what?
R.
The tone of Deadpool is like goofy, even though it's rated R. It leans on its goofy side.
But that's on the character itself. Though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like him jumping into the MCU, and like
It feels more natural.
because
Yeah.
he's self-aware, they can play with the fact that it doesn't mesh.
Hey,
like him trying.
I know
to
for a
curse and
fact
he
there's gonna
can't.
like
It's
when
gonna be
they
like,
do,
oh, I can't do that.
when they do the Deadpool like into the Marvel universe with like Spidey and all them, like it'll be like, I really want to do this dirty joke here, but I can't.
Right,
like he'll
yeah.
say some shit where he's like,
he'll try
oh.
to curse or be like,
He's gonna break the
and he
fourth
can't.
wall.
or he'll say some
Exactly.
shit like, oh, like he's gonna kill somebody, and then he'll be like, watch the panels like switch.
Like, he'll probably like, yeah.
Patouf, and then like it's like,
Like
or
be like
they don't even-
contractually, I can't kill you.
You know, honestly, I think he'll be bringing him, showing the rated R ones, and even Deadpool 3 when that comes out rated R,
Yeah.
and bringing that character into a PG-13 movie. I think he'll be even more Deadpool
Yes.
than he was in the rated R version
100%.
because he has no choice but to talk to the audience.
Yeah.
Literally no choice. He'll just be
Yeah.
like, yeah, all the shit that you said, dude. That makes me more excited.
I'm more excited for
100%.
that.
Because the back and forth between him and Captain America and Falcon's Captain America,
Mhm.
like that dynamic is gonna be fucking hilarious.
and
I already see it.
not being able to be his full self because contractual, like just because where he's at he can't, and him being aware of that,
Yeah.
I think that just is hilarious. Now Robert Pattinson's Batman, that's a whole different thing.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
They can make it work.
I hope they do, but
I
but
believe in it.
as far as
I
the
believe
Batman
in it.
trailer, I'm looking forward to it a lot.
That being
the
said,
way-
I wouldn't mind if they do two different like. This
Yeah.
is Robert Pattinson Batman, and then Ben Affleck for the Justice League stuff.
I'm cool with
I'd
that.
be
I
okay
would-
with that.
Ideally, I would
want
like
that.
Yeah.
Where they kind of have Robert Pattinson kind of touch on like the really gritty parts of the Batman lore,
Yeah.
and then you can have Ben Affleck do like Justice League shit. We're beating a dead horse at this point, but let's just talk about the trailer itself.
One thing. Shout out to Anthony Mackie. That's the boy.
That's what you want
Dude,
today.
you have not been
Yeah.
adding anything
In
to
my
this
brain, I
fucking
swatted that
podcast.
fucking coffee at your hand. I'm like, shut up! Like, yo, you've been getting the work.
But the trailer itself, I mean, they showed different scenes coming out of it. You know, they pretty much confirmed Riddler's the main villain in the movie.
Yeah. But they didn't show
Um,
him either, which is cool.
Yeah, they didn't show him at all. They just showed kind of glimpses of like, for example, they give you a shot of a coffee with a question mark, kind of, I don't know, I guess decorated in there. I don't know how that
Like
works.
with the cream.
Garnished.
Yeah, is that actually what it is?
I just
It
Anyways.
is not garnished. That's not the word for that.
Garnished
It's
is
just
when-
the
yeah.
stylized coffee. Who cares?
There you go. Yeah. And then they kind of continue with like darker scenes of of Batman 1v10ing people and like beating somebody to shit, and then Lenny Kravitz's daughter as Catwoman.
Those guys he was beating up, they had like the Joker makeup, right?
Yeah.
They had, like,
Or they
clown
had
masks.
some kind of makeup. Yeah.
Like a clown.
They were
makeup?
they were juggalos.
They were juggalos.
Damn, he's beating up the insane
Okay.
clown boss,
Yeah,
his
for
fucking
real.
fan
He's
base.
just beating the fuck
But-
out of them.
I mean, yeah, I like how they're kind of essentially building different villains, because I feel like I had heard some shit about like the Penguin being in there too.
Yes.
So it's like
Yeah.
so
Colin
like
Farrell is the Penguin.
I love that they're adding. Oh well, obviously no, they literally showed
They showed
him
him,
running
yeah.
away
He
in the
was on
car.
screen.
Yeah. He was on screen. But it's like, yeah, I like that they're adding a bunch of different villains to this and showing like, hey, here's a glimpse of what you're gonna see in the future. But like these are different villains that they're not one-off characters. Like,
Yeah.
they're gonna keep reoccurring.
It feels like they're really establishing a breathing Gotham.
Yeah, because
Like,
that Gotham is fucked.
Like
Mhm.
That is not- that
you
is-
need a Batman.
Like, you know how-
you need a Batman in that
you
one.
know how Christopher Nolan's Gotham, it's essentially Chicago right now.
Yeah.
Where it's like people are dying, but you can still live here.
Yeah.
That Gotham?
No, that shit look fucked
like-
up.
Hell no.
Like all the times I ever brought up Gotham before, it was just like, oh, it's crime ridden and it's disgusting. Like it's hell on earth, and then you never got that.
You never feel it.
It just felt like a normal city.
Yeah.
Now it feels
dude,
like that.
yeah.
Now it's like holy shit.
Like, dude, Batman.
I
No
don't wanna live
wonder.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like when you see because obviously this Batman's further along. It's not an origin story. It's not. Oh, I just became Batman. He's obviously been here for a minute.
Yeah.
He's not old yet, but he can.
He's
tell.
at the point where like I am fed
Yeah.
up with y'all.
He's like
his bones
obviously
are starting to click.
yeah. So he's obviously at that point where he's like, hey, my old school Batman tactics of oh, I'm just gonna beat him up
Incarcerating you
and
and,
stuff.
yeah.
Like that obviously doesn't work. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of these people
Yeah.
now. I like it. I like it a lot.
I'm
I
with
think it looks great. I think I'm hoping that the trailer obviously is a rated R movie, so you can't really show.
It's definitely.
But I'm hoping they go as far like I hope this is the darkest, most out there Batman we've ever gotten.
it already is.
Well, the thing is, like, I don't think like they're not gonna show like the head explosion thing, like in
like
the
Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
Well, because I mean, Ben Affleck's Batman had glimpse when they showed him, and he was killing people. Like, no, he was not. Nobody lived when Ben Affleck did his thing as Batman.
yeah.
He threw a whole fucking
car.
crate.
Yeah.
Well, he smashed somebody with a car, but he threw a crate at some dude's head.
He threw somebody's head through the ground.
It smacked him in the face. The dude hit the back of a concrete wall. That dude is dead.
Yeah. So I'm hoping this is obviously it's more grounded in realism, but I'm really hoping he's just like a fucking murdering psychopath. Honestly, that's what I want. I want
I don't want him to kill anybody,
within,
but
but within the
Nah,
realms
fuck
of
that.
Batman. Like I want him to be like, yo, I want him to be at a point mentally where it's like they're not stopping. This is getting worse. The only way to fucking save the city at this point is to eliminate these people. That's what I want from Batman. Not like I'm gonna just gun down people. I'm still Batman.
I like how his fear tactics aren't like I'm a scary thing. Like I'm a dude in a bat suit.
Yeah.
Like he's like, no, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you to the point where even you think about doing crime,
It hurts again.
you just get
I feel
flashbacks of my fist.
I feel like
even,
go ahead.
sorry, even the Batmobile doesn't look
Doesn't look like a Batmobile.
cool. It just looks like a fucking car.
Oh, it looks cool, dude.
I like it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. But it doesn't look like.
It doesn't scream. It doesn't scream cartoon Batman or
It
like
doesn't
comic.
look like Ben Affleck's or from Christopher
Mm-mm.
Nolan. It doesn't have that.
Nothing looked like Christopher Nolan.
It does not have that. It doesn't have that
It
at
doesn't
all.
look like that. Like a tank. Fucking. It just looks like a
It
car.
looks like if someone in real life was like, I'm gonna be a bat
It's like
and beat
Yeah.
the shit out of
this
people. Like
Batman
that's what it would look like.
Is closer line to Super than anything else.
Yes.
That's what it feels like.
It's
Yes.
like it's
Yeah.
like if Super was taken
Way more seriously.
more seriously.
Yeah.
Even though Super was for the most part somewhat realistic.
But you know what I mean? Like it was like it feels like it's way more grounded in realism. I don't think we're gonna get the Bane. You know, Bane's not gonna pop up
Right,
in this
no, of
one.
course not,
You know,
no.
not like
I
that.
don't know, man. We might get a luchador wrestler.
No, we
Just
won't.
show up. Be
Absolutely
like,
not.
well, I mean, Bane was pretty set in
Like,
realism.
they-
He didn't have the juice he had or whatever the fuck that shit's called.
Well, while that is true, he was still very. He was the most
did have
out
the
there
juice.
character.
Didn't he have a juice?
No, he had
No,
a,
he
he had a
didn't.
mask. That
he had
kept him
Oh.
alive.
it was more of a breathing apparatus.
But that wasn't the
because
the
they beat
serum.
the
dog shit
That
out of
he
him.
used to get all big. Nah, he was just swole.
He's just an asthmatic buff man.
Yeah,
But he was still out there. Like he
I
hit,
think
no,
he
he
like,
at the gym every day.
bro. He picked up Batman.
Yeah,
Like he picked up a 200-pound man like this and broke his
You
back.
tell me,
Yeah.
like,
That's
you tell me Tom
out there.
Hardy.
You're not
telling
gonna
me-
see that
you
in.
tell me some
Yeah.
of these bodybuilders can't do that.
They can't.
You are lying.
You're telling me
They-
that
no,
Tom
no,
Hardy.
no.
Yo, they're over there carrying like these giant like rock balls.
Rafa,
and
but
shit.
look
You're
at
telling me
the
Tom Hardy can't lift Christian Bale. Man?
Yeah,
no. No, he can't. No, he can't. Sorry.
Are you telling me that?
No, he can't. If Christian Bale naked? No. With everything else on? Absolutely not.
Hell no,
he
man.
can't.
That's plastic.
Not like this.
Well,
Yeah, he can.
yeah,
No,
no.
not like
Yeah, he
this. He can't do that.
I was gonna say like
Yeah.
a lot of the rated R is probably gonna come from the villains. I don't think it's gonna be coming from Batman. Like obviously he's gonna do some wild shit,
I don't know.
but like I think a
don't
lot
know,
of the
dude.
like the whole we're making this rated R because of this. Like I think it's gonna come from villains.
I
Like
think-
they're
I
probably
think
gonna do some fucked up shit where like they cut off fingers and shit.
Oh, yeah.
like-
By the way, I was gonna say earlier, but I forgot that people didn't give what's his name of the boy?
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger a chance when he was gonna be Joker.
Or
So-
Ben Affleck. Like,
Why,
Yeah.
wait, why are you pointing at me?
because you said you didn't
'Cause
know
you don't
about-
wanna give
but
Robert
no,
Pattinson a
what he
chance.
said.
Wait.
You're like, I don't know about Robert.
No,
He's saying that's not my
wait.
Batman.
He said.
I'm for the Batman movie. I am looking forward to it. I think Robert Pattinson's a great Batman. I'm talking specifically tonally when it comes to bringing that Batman
Oh, like with everybody else. Okay, never
into
mind.
everybody else.
Okay.
Him and his movie. I'm
cool.
excited for it. I think it's fantastic. I think he's perfect for what they're doing
Yeah.
with it. But but I'm saying I'm a little more hesitant when it comes to putting that with the DCEU that they're establishing.
Just how realistic it is, I can see them somehow finding a way of putting what's his name, Joker in it.
That's what I was saying.
That's what I was saying.
Well, those two
But
are more
Joaquin
aligned.
Phoenix.
But the thing
Because
is,
even
the
that
timeline's
Gotham-
kind of off though.
Yeah.
But no, but is it though? Because Joker happened way in the past, and that city
what I'm
was
saying.
still relatively decent. If you look at this Gotham now, it's obviously far
That's
fucking
what I'm
gone.
saying.
So the timeline's not that off. Like you can see that as
but
a
Joker's
starting
gonna be
point.
too old by then.
Do we really know? Is this set? Like,
So,
how
Joker's
modern is
old.
this? How modern is this Batman? Is it set in like?
Well, the thing is like,
Because it doesn't look very modern.
is he old though, or is it like?
Joker or
No, I'm saying like Batman. Like
no, I didn't say he was old.
But I'm saying like, has he been there for a minute, or is it like,
He's at
did he
least
just
18.
started? Because like, if it's
a
like
safe-
really
it's a
wild,
safe bet.
I can kind of see it as a year zero Batman. I don't know if you guys know what that is in the comics.
I seen
yeah,
the title.
that's his first year.
Is
As
year
Batman.
zero when like everything gets like destroyed? And
No,
he's, like,
well,
You
kind
think
of, yeah.
Year Zero Batman. You think he'd be saying, "I don't give a shit what happens to me"? Because he said that in the movie. He looked rough.
No, that's what I'm saying.
And
Like,
then been
but
through
I'm
it.
saying like they could be
No,
doing like
Year
a
Zero's
blend of
his
year
first
zero.
year. It's his first
Yeah,
year
it's
Batman.
essentially like.
This
Well, that's
is
when
what
like
he
Gotham
did
was
first.
the most fucked,
yeah,
where he was like,
yeah,
"Hey,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah,
getting
yeah.
started."
You think he's killing people?
which is the one that I'm thinking about.
What?
There-
It's also kind of year zero.
Isn't it called year zero or something
Yeah.
like that? Remember
Year
where like the
Zero.
like literally
it's
Gotham
collapsed and he's like,
it's
yeah.
collapsed and he's like he has like gloves.
I forget how that shit worked. But-
He has gloves. Batman.
He had
Really?
But my thing is like,
He
yeah,
had purple
Gotham
gloves.
was the most fucked when he first started. So I'm thinking like they're gonna try to blend year zero with like something
Actually,
else.
That could make sense too. Like the Penguin's at the height of his power, and actually that could work. Well, we'll see.
And I kind of like that, like when they obviously the main villain is the Riddler, but like they're not shying away. That's like there are other criminal syndicates and stuff. Like they really are establishing that this place is fucked. And like the Penguin is just living his shit, and he's like, "Hey, buddy, like I'm just doing my thing. Like leave me alone." I'm really looking forward to this one. And Colin Farrell looks fantastic as the fucking Riddler.
You should have brought
Yeah,
back
he does.
Danny
Doesn't look
DeVito.
like anything. No.
You
What's
should have brought back Danny DeVito.
What if for the second movie,
Kind of.
already looking to the future,
Right.
they bring in the Court of Owls?
I was just gonna say like the Court of
See,
Owls should
I'm
be
all
Robert
fucking
Pattinson dealing
in
with the
it.
Court of Owls, I think would be fantastic. Like I think his character could do
Because
it.
Court of Owls do
100%.
some fucked up ass shit.
Dude, he would start beating the one shit. Like he would put the owl mask in some dude's ass.
Anyways,
And that's where we end this podcast.
And then
Thanks for
find
tuning
yourself
in.
Squid Game, baby. Squid Game.
All right, you have been useless this podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening to Panel Pals. Thank you so much for listening to Panel Pals episode 8. If you enjoyed that episode, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Make sure to like. We're here every Monday talking about comic book news.
Let us know what you thought about DC FanDome.
Yeah. What are you most excited about? What is the most meh to you? Let us know. What do you wish happens with DCU? Answer all those
Tell
questions
me I'm
down
right.
below.
And tell me I'm right about Robert Pattinson.
Okay, we'll see you guys tomorrow with the anime podcast, Bento
Bento
Box
Box
Cast.
yo,
Hey.
yo, yo, yo.
And then we'll see you Wednesday with our video game themed podcast, The Play-In Pod.
Which we will tell you about the
DC
Suicide
game.
Squad game and Gotham Knights. So if you want to hear more about that on Wednesday.
All right.
Kisses.
Bye.
Kisses.